Another question that you guys probably get all the time, have we seen the last of Jean-Ralphio, or when... Yes.
Well, we have not finished editing all the episodes, but we have certainly shot a scene with Jean-Ralphio for this season, so I don't know if it'll make it in the cut, but we did shoot Jean-Ralphio did come. I mean, Ben Schwartz, who plays Jean-Ralphio, is on that show House of Lies on Showtime, and he's also doing movies and stuff, so he is a busy person, but we got a crowbar and just wedged him into an episode, so I don't know whether it'll end up making the final cut.
And his hair is amazing.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. How does he do that?
Ben Schwartz just sent me a picture, and he was like, represent Knope, any trailer I'm in. And it was on the House of Lies, and he just had a Knope sweatshirt and just sent me a picture.
Entertainment 720, still at work. So the other through line this season, we kind of mentioned how Andy sort of hit rock bottom and is kind of on the way up. But a number of characters, thinking of Rob Lowe and Chris and how he seems to be at the bottom right now. And, Ben kind of hit the bottom earlier this season. What is it this season about the characters and sort of, is this a redemption year? Are they all kind of coming together as a family? What's...
I don't know.
Right?
Is it too deep?
By design.
Am I going too far?
Well, it's been fun. Oh, sorry, go ahead. No,
well,
please.
one of the ideas that Mike had early on was that Leslie would be there for every single one of the characters, and then at the end, they would all be there for her. So I think there was an element of that, at least. I mean, in some ways, we may have gotten away from that, but I think that is sprinkled in there.
Yeah, the first half of the year, the design of the year was the first half of the year is that Leslie helps her friends. I mean, she's helped them a million times, but we wanted to really show her doing specific things for specific people so that when we got to the Christmas episode and they all decided to do this incredibly selfless thing for her, you would really remember why. The waterworks are going to start in a second.
Forget it.
Yeah. But so that's why, like, when Entertainment 720 went down, and even though Tom was ruining Leslie's Chamber of Commerce thing, she still, when she found out that her friend was in trouble, it was like, all right, put this aside, like, let's deal with Tom and help Tom. And she's been helping April try to become a better person. She's always helping Andy. She helped Ron escape the clutches of Patricia Clarkson. And that was the idea, was to try to, in that first 10 episodes, to really show like the specific ways that she is there for her friends, so that when we pulled our It's a Wonderful Life moment and they all reciprocated, and Ron has that line, this is where she's gonna start crying in like 10 seconds. When Ron has that line where he says, name one person here who didn't put who you haven't put your life on hold for to help us, we wanted that to be fresh in people's minds, that she is constantly doing these heroic things for her friends. You all right? Everything all right?
Yeah, when I do scenes like that, I can't look at Nick. He's the one that gets me going because he has giant, crazy eyes like I do. Big blue googles that are mostly eyeball. And he just looks at me like, and we're all like, and anytime Ron Swanson says like, anything else you don't need.
And the mustache actually talks to you, right?
And with Ben's rock bottom, there may have been a little tail wagging the dog. We were really into his calzone infatuation.
Yeah.
And so we did anything we could to get him into a situation where he would say the low-cal Calzone Zone.
That was really where we started the whole season. It was like, we're going to work around that. We know
it was the one card on the wall, low-cal Calzone Zone. And from there, it was all...
My favorite thing about that scene is still when he's telling Chris, Rob Lowe, he's like, get this, I'm gonna use low-fat ingredients, and Rob Lowe goes, game changer. So funny. I think he improv that. It's like, and then he says, that idea is literally the greatest idea I've ever heard in my entire life, and it smash cuts to a talking head. He goes, that idea is terrible. We talked about his low-cal Calzone Zone restaurant for like weeks.
We had a retreat before the season started where that was the only idea that came out.
That's not an exaggeration.